Snap! Sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm playing chess with a swan. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charles Dickens, yes, author of Oliver Twist. Now sit back and prepare your eyeballs for what I'm about to throw at them. Welcome to the Comedy Wibble.
Hello, Captain Birdseye here. I haven't always been Captain Birdseye though. You might not believe this, but it's true. I used to be a baby. I don't normally go around telling people that because they talk about you behind your back, you know. Do you see that bloke over there? I used to be a baby, you know. A few years after I was a baby, I was a child. And I did a very strange thing. I was standing at the top of a back lane and I thought, I'm going to commit this walk down the back lane to my long-term memory, and that way I'll remember being me when I'm an old git. So I started walking. I'm taking everything in. I've got me hoodie on, I've got me Gola trainers. I look heavily buffed. And then I stopped. And I turned back and I thought, that Sean who started this journey down the back lane isn't me. He's a previous Sean, whereas I am present Sean. And then I continued my journey up the back lane again. There's a door, there's a brick, there's a penguin. Hello, penguin. Hey, I like your beak, it's nice and buffed.
Oh, cheers, mate. You've really made my day there. Thanks.
Penguin. My mate Dave said if penguins eat a penguin biscuit, that's cannibalism. Is that true, is it?
No. There's no truth in that. No.
All right, well, I'll tell him he's wrong then. Penguin, if you did get arrested for, say, like if you stole a pig or something like that, would they handcuff you like they do with humans, or do they use special handcuffs for flipper usage?
No, they don't have special handcuffs. They just use the same handcuffs, but the handcuff with legs and with feet, you see, so can't walk very far.
Ah, so that's how it's done. Well, it was nice talking to you, Penguin. I'll tell me Mama met you because she's got a really big beak as well, you see. Bye. So, off I went and continued my journey. I was taking everything in. There's a door, there's a drain, there's Mrs. Giraffe. Hi, Mrs. Giraffe. Mrs. Giraffe, has anyone ever told you that you look remarkably like that bloke, or what's his name, Alfred Hitchcock?
Yes, I've had that every day of my entire life, actually, yes.
Thought so. Mrs. Giraffe, why are giraffes so big? My mate Dave said it was because you've accidentally swallowed a tree trunk and it got stuck in your neck, and then you looked stupid, so you went to the shop and bought some stilts so it was in proportion with your neck. And then you got one of your friends to buff you up with a paintbrush so you looked like heavily buffed at the disco, like my mum and dad used to when they used to wear flares and hand glider collars and stupid haircuts and dance to the Bee Gees and stuff like that. Is that true, Mrs. Giraffe?
No, it's not true. I was born like this, you see.
All right, then I'll tell him he's wrong. But why were you born like that, Mrs. Giraffe?
I don't know, really.
But why?
I just was.
Why?
Because that was the way I was made.
But why?
I suppose because we've got to reach the high branches with our heads.
Why did you do that?
Because that's the way things are.
But why?
Will you stop talking?
Why?
Please stop talking.
But why?
Please leave me alone, little boy.
Why?
Because you're really annoying.
Okay, bye. So, with my curiosity quenched, I continued on my journey, and then I stopped, and I turned back, and I reminisced about all them Shawns that I used to be, and I thought, this is it, I've cracked it, because I'll always be Shawn. I'll just be a different kind of Shawn, won't I? God almighty, I was a strange child. I really was. All of my friends on the estate used to play with toys. I didn't. I used to bury mine because I thought leaving them under the ground for a month they might go through the fossilisation process and turn into diamonds, and then I would be able to dig them up and take them to the shop and buy some sweets. Once I even tried to find the end of a rainbow. I really desperately wanted to meet a leprechaun so I could kick him in the ghoulies, nick his gold and take it to the shops and buy some sweets. It was round about that age that I found out that the universe is made out of atoms, and that really blew my mind. So the universe is made out of atoms. I'm made out of atoms. You take them atoms down to a subatomic level, that's just pure energy. I'm a child of the universe. This kind of thinking got me into a bit of trouble with an incident involving a slug. All right, Mr. Slug, what you doing lying in the middle of the floor? You're going to get trod on there, someone's going to put salt on you or something. Don't worry, I'll pick you up and put you in the bush where you'll be safe. I'm a child of the universe, you know. Mwah! And that's when I realised it was a piece of cat poo. So I washed my hands in a puddle and then dried my hands on the dog. It's okay because she didn't know that's what I was doing. She just thought she was getting a stroke. Shelley was her name. She was a ginger boxer dog. Woof! Now Shelley wasn't allowed on my sofa at my house because she used to get hairs on it and scratch it and things like that. But I used to let her because I didn't care about that sort of thing. One day I was sitting down watching the telly with a friend of mine, Dave, and Shelley was sitting next to him, and my dad walked in and said,
Reet, get off my sofa, you little ginger kid, or I'll give you a slap.
And my mate Dave stood up and started to cry because he was a ginger-haired lad, and he thought my dad was talking to him. He was 28 at the time.
Hello, Charles Dickens here again, author of Oliver Twist. Yes, but I am no ordinary Charles Dickens. No, I am Charles Dickens with the body of an ostrich. And welcome to story time at 1:30 Justin Bieber. Are we all sitting comfortably? Good. Then I shall begin. Once upon a time, there were two lads who dwelled on Biker Grove, called PJ and Duncan. Today the lads are off paintballing. I've never been paintballing myself. I did once scribble on the back of a pig, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this story.
Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, hey, man, PJ, come paintballing with us. I can't gan on me arm, man. Jeff finds up when paintballing. You'll gan off it. PJ and Duncan, you better never gan paintballing. You'll lose your eyeballs. If you ever do, I'll gan off it, mind, he says. You'll be fine, man. As long as you didn't take your mask off, you'll be alright. Do you promise? Aye. Me Uncle Cowell telled that he wouldn't lie, man. Alright then, I'll come. Help us, Duncan. I took me mask off and got shot in the face by a paintball. Ah! What are you like? I tell you not to take your mask off, man. I know, but I thought that this baby's bonnet that I'm wearing would stop people from shooting us. However, let's go back to Biker. I'll buff your face up with me sleeve and we'll see what the damage is. All right then, but stamp your feet on the floor so I can follow the noise. What do I look like? Do I look nice and buffed? You've got any eyeballs? Oh no! I can't go back to the grove without me eyeballs. Jeff'll gone off it. Don't panic, man. We'll think of something we always do. PG and Duncan. Hey! Oh, Anna! Look! What you got there, like? They're the 2 pickled onions I got from the buffet last night, man. Now, if I shove them in your eye sockets, when Jeff sees them, you'll just think they're your real eyeballs and that. What a great idea. Pop them in. So, do I look nice and buffed now, like? You look the bee's knees, mate. Oh, you look like a real pose at the beach. I reckon Spuggy'll still fancy you anyway. Yay! The vinegar stings a bit though. Hang on, what's that noise? It sounds like footsteps. Oh no, it's not Jeff, is it? It's just a sheep with Dolly Parton's body. Really? Never in the world. Hi, Dolly. Meh. What's that sound? Footsteps again. Oh, it's not Jeff this time, is it? It's just Rolly of Grange Hill.
Hello, chaps. Oh, strange, you look like you've got pickled onions for eyes. I like pickled onions. Can I have a lick?
He cannot see, man. Can he? He cannot see. Don't say anything, Rolly. If Jeff finds out, he'll knack us.
You know me, chaps. Now I'm off to the tuck shop. They've got a special on chomps. Larty-tarty tiddly-tee tiddly-tee tarty-tee.
Oh, I can't stand that Rolly kid. What was all that larty-tarty tiddly-tee stuff? Hang on. What's that sound? Oh, I suppose you're going to tell us it's a dinosaur with a trilby or something, aren't you? It's Jeff.
Alright, lads, what have you 2 been up to?
Minding what on business, playing chess up a tree with a horse.
Don't lie to me. You've had your eyeballs shot off. You've been paintballing, haven't you?
How did you know that, like? I thought these pickled onions would be foolproof.
Rolly grassed you up. Look, lads, just promises you'll never do this kind of thing again.
Jeff, I shall not.
No, you go up the ladders and down the snakes. Look, just get out of here, you stupid womble. I'm sorry, everyone. Orinoco has absolutely no idea how to play Mousetrap. Now, did you enjoy the last sketch? Small onions are called shallots, you see. It's a clever play on words. And now we have... I do apologise, everyone. I'll be with you in a second. I feel a lot better now. I've just laid some eggs. If I knew laying eggs was so painful, I wouldn't have bought this ostrich body at all, no. Oh, look, everyone, look, be quiet, don't startle it. One of the eggs has hatched. Let's see what happens. Ooh, this is just like a David Attenborough documentary, isn't it? I'd better get up and get a job, I suppose. Excuse me. Strange boy. No. Large Hadron Collider. Yes. Bippity-doo.
3 clever people off the television have just fired the double slit experiment at a chicken's beak whilst it was having a kip in the Large Hadron Collider, and discovered something amazing. Not only are we all connected to the universe through energy in atoms, but the stuff scientists have been calling dark matter is actually the same stuff we perceive as consciousness, which means the universe is alive. The only trouble is, they forgot to turn the experiment off. Beep-a-dee-boo, dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-boo, I'm the janitor buffing the floor, yeah. That janitor became Mr. Universe Head. He is the keeper of the knowledge of the cosmos because it dwells on top of his neck. I wonder what exciting adventures he will get up to.
Right, I've had enough of this one. Stop it right now. What was that? Who writes this stuff? Obviously an imbecile. A man with a universe on top of his neck. It would squash him. No. Let's do something normal, like a period drama. Let's do a period drama, but to make it more interesting, let's have a period drama where you've got all the modern technology we have today. Yes.
Good morning, Nicholas Tesla and Madame Curie. Lovely day for science, isn't it?
That's right, Albert Einstein. But I think it's always a good day to learn about radioactivity and all its properties.
It's not actually morning, Albert. It's my alternating current and light bulbs illuminating us, giving us the impression that it's daytime. It's actually 10 o'clock at night, and we're all about to go to bed.
Intruders! Attack, charge!
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize it was you. 3 of the best scientists our age has ever produced. What would our world be like if you had been born, say, a few thousand years from now? Oh, I do apologize. I've got a telephone call. Hello, Charles Dickens here. What? No, it can't be. I knew this was too good to be true. Oh!
It's not a problem with the alternating current, is it?
No, Mr. Tesla, it's worse. It's that big wooden horse we wheeled in through the gates this morning. It's full of enemy soldiers. They're waiting for us to go to bed so they can get us. We're doomed. Doomed.
Stop blubbing, Dickens. I'll sort this with my radiation powers. Transform!
Madame Curie, I can't believe it. Your radioactive dolphin echolocation sonar powers, woman. You kept that quiet, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And now I have a big wooden horse to give a jolly good seeing to. Right. Now it's time to use my dolphin powers on that horse and give it a good thrashing. There.
Troy was saved, thanks to Madame Curie and her radioactive echolocation dolphin sonar powers. It's a true story as well. Well, that's more like it. A nice period drama with a twist. That's what I like. None of this stupid universe on top of his head nonsense. Well, I'm afraid this is the end of the comedy Wibble. But to see us out, we've got a bloke to show you how to play a trick on your own family members whilst in isolation for your own amusement. Yes.
Hello. Now, it's important for everyone to keep their minds occupied in isolation. Everyone's got a different way of doing this, of course. Some people do jigsaw puzzles, some people do colouring in, some people do low-budget animation, stuff like that. I rely heavily on my friendship with Harvey the 6-foot rabbit here to keep my mind nice and buffed. But I thought I'd show you a more entertaining way. It's a trick to confuse your relatives whilst you're in lockdown together. For a laugh, basically. You'll need a bowl, a packet of Pringles and some crisps. Any crisps will do, but I've chose prawn crackers for this experiment. Open the Pringles, empty them into the bowl, then fill the Pringles back up with the prawn crackers or whatever crisps you're using. Glue the lid back on, then put it back in the cupboard where it once dwelled. Then they'll open the Pringles tube and they'll think, and then they'll spend half an hour Googling, can prawn crackers be put in a Pringles tube by accident at the factory? And then the papers will get wind of it, and before you know it, it's on one of them Discovery Channel programs.
Hello, I'm Gregory Ectoplasm Smythe, and welcome to Psychic Monthly. Today we're going to be discussing how did prawn crackers get into a tube where Pringles normally dwell? Could aliens be involved? Or a time-travelling horse? Or an invisible brick? Who knows? Our research team did an extensive research investigation to find out, costing over £45 million on all the latest equipment, drones and microchips and things like that. Our research team was then able to uncover nothing. Join us next time when I'll be interviewing these singing dogs.
Stumble out of bed, walk into the kitchen, guess what time it is? It's walkies time, 'cause I need to take a dump right down at the bottom of the street. Yeah, it's walkies time. Then you pick up my poop, then you carry it around as you're following me while I'm sniffing hoops and whizzing up a tree. Out and about, I've seen a dog with a stick. Nothing's gonna stop me now, not even a brick. Woof.
And this one.
Fido, 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 I'm begging, please don't take my bone. Woof.
Then they went off to the studio to do one of them things where two dogs sing together. What do you call that again? A duolox or a duet or something? Yes.
Lassie, when I met you, there was peace unknown. Woof. I set out to get you with a fine big bone. It was soft inside, full of marrow-bone goodness. Woof, woof. Well, I knew it was true love when I sniffed your hoop. It was an interesting myth, just like the butcher's tribe. Then we'll go walkies together, woof woof, and sniff hoops with one another, woof woof. Play fetch in the park, that is what we do. Bite another dog, yeah, more like Jack-a-poo.
You what? Right, that's it, I'm off.
Run around a bit, chasing pigeons away, and we'll go walkies together, woof woof. And then we'll sniff each other's hoops again, woof woof, 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 woofy woof.
Yeah, and that's what I think would happen if you put prawn crackers in a Pringles tube.